headset.
Impact confirmed.
I just was
The Slayer has been
really
activated.
loud. Coming through your headset.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
I can hear me just fine.
Oh, but you can't hear me.
I can hear you,
Oh.
but I'm talking in my own ear. That's how loud I am.
Wow.
That's how loud I can hear myself, at least. You may want to adjust your audio balance. For the party?
How do I do it?
Go to, pause your game and go to the party screen.
Okay, party screen. Okay, okay, I'm at the party screen.
Alright, it should say like Chris's party and then have all the symbols, then leave party, then me and you underneath it.
Okay, yeah, see me and you underneath it, and there's have all the symbols under. Yeah.
There's a triple dot symbol that says more. If you hit that, the top one should say audio balance.
Yeah, I see it.
Is that more toward the microphone or more toward the controller?
It's more towards my headset.
Try moving it toward the controller some. For me, it's about 70% of the way there. And then once you've done that back out of it, it should automatically adjust. You'll hear a difference as soon as you're out of that.
Okay.
So I should be quieter. Oh, I don't hear myself as much now for sure.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Can you still hear me fine?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Excellent. As long as you can still hear me, your game's not drowning me out, and now I don't have to hear myself, which is really annoying. So I got some good news, bad news.
Alrighty.
Good news is, do you want the good news first or the bad news first?
I don't matter. Whatever you want to deal first, man. Dealer's choice.
That's just the thing. Dealer don't know how to choose right now because he's kind of having. Dealer's kind of having mixed emotions about the situation.
Oh, okay.
So you make the call here.
I guess bad news, man.
Bad news is I won't be doing the channel on a daily basis anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the bad news.
Okay. Well, I don't do mine on daily either, really. Sometimes I go a couple days without playing.
So that leads into the good news. I won't be doing it daily anymore because I got a job finally.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I've been out of work for a really fucking long time, and it's been difficult for me to find a job, and I finally found a job. It's not the greatest job in the world, but it's a paycheck, and
that's awesome.
Said every now and again I'll be able to buy myself a new game.
That's really good.
Yeah, and I can do a few things I've been wanting to do, but it's gonna take me some time because I gotta save up a bunch of money first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me and Leah are tired of living in this apartment. We want to get a better apartment or get a place. If we manage to save $800 a month, that's about $10,000 in a year.
Yeah.
And so if we can save up, if we can tolerate this apartment for another 2 or 3 years, we can go ahead and get we can go ahead and get a house. Without me not spending any money on anything, basically, for another 2 or 3 years, other than saving.
Well, you can do it, man. Anything's possible, just about. That's great. Well, that's great, man. Yeah, I've been unemployed for a while too. It's just hard to find a job around this small area.
Yeah, and this where I live, I'm guessing from the sound of you that you're a fairly sturdy fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, just based off of the sound of you, you sound like you've done a lot of manual labor in your life.
Yeah, well, the job I did have, there was a lot. especially in the summer.
One of the big things that like somebody could, something that if you got a pickup truck and you got a sturdy build, you can make a lot of money here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, especially if you got a pickup truck and a trailer, like a cargo trailer, for dumping like loads of garbage, furniture, or wood into just an all-round, all-purpose back, open-top trailer essentially. You can make a killing here.
That sounds perfect.
Because you come here with a pickup truck and a trailer, and you start an LLC for $100 as a junk removal company.
Wow. That sounds like good money.
Oh my God, it is. Like, check this out, man. I was working for a guy who was able to pay me $20 an hour. $20 an hour. I worked 5 days a week. I worked 5 days a week, 5 hours a day. I made $500 a week, $1,000 every paycheck, $2,000 a month. And that was when I wasn't the actual guy in charge. If I had my own truck and had my own trailer and was the guy in charge,
right,
I'd have been making 2.5 times that.
Oh man,
and
that is good money.
Done in a week. I would have made $5 grand because ultimately I made a deal with him that I would work for him for half the job. And no matter how much it was, no matter how long it took, if I lost money on it, I lost money. If I gained money on it, I gained money, and he agreed to that. And after that, we started getting these jobs that started coming in. I started making big money off of that.
Wow. Well, that's great, man.
For like 3 months, and I would have made a lot of money, and all that money went into our savings.
2, 1.
And all that money came out of our savings to pay our bills. Because both Leah and I lost our job for a while.
Oh,
I stopped working with that guy because he was extremely... Are you recording right now?
We're live on a party.
Alright. I mean,
am I streaming? Yeah, I'm live right now. Do you want me to stop it?
No. I just wanted to make sure that what I said wasn't overly inappropriate or overly political or anything like that. The thing is that he was extremely rude. He said a lot of things that were wrong, and I don't mean wrong as in like right or wrong, like factually speaking. I mean wrong as in he was saying things about Leah.
Oh wow.
That were rude,
that ain't right.
Inappropriate, and just straight like hateful.
That's not right at all.
And the only reason I was even putting up with the job for a while there was because the pay was so good that I was effectively making about $80 an hour.
Oh man, that was good. What?
Right?
Yeah.
But I had to back out. I couldn't do it anymore. The
right.
amount of pay was worth what I had to go through on a daily basis. Just spending time near him was alone. But if I had a good partner to do this stuff with, me and that person could easily make a ton of money. It took us 2 weeks to get through that job when it should have taken us a week. And that job paid us $7,500.
Whoa! Just for one job, man, that's good money.
Each of us would have walked away with making $100 an hour if we had worked 5 hours a day for 5 days that 1 week. Each of us would have made $100 an hour.
Wow!
Each of us made $50 an hour.
Goodness, that's good money.
Each of us made $50 an hour because of it, and we lost out on the opportunity to get another client.
Because some people are talking trash about your lady.
Because
man.
That he was the boss. It was his company.
Right.
but he wanted to pay me half of it and take the other half because we were both doing half the work, quote unquote.
Yeah.
The reality was he was showing up for 10 minutes, leaving to go get lunch, coming back for 20 minutes, leaving to go spend time with his daughter, coming back for 10 minutes, yelling at me for not having done enough because there should have been more done, yelling at me for 10, 15 minutes, leaving to go get dinner, coming back.
My goodness.
I'm working for 10 hours a day. He's working for less than an hour. And during that hour he's there, he's mostly just looking up the prices of the stuff we're throwing away to see if it's salvageable as scrap or for auctioning off or pawning somewhere.
That sounded awful. Well, it didn't sound it. It
The main gate
was.
is under lockdown.
It
There's a key in the
absolutely
nearby
was.
church.
And the best part
Rather
about
than
this
the
job was
location.
is that on top of the $7,500, we probably had another $5,000 worth of goods that could have been easily sold that sat in a barn for 6 months
Oh my goodness.
and got damaged and were no longer valuable.
That's ridiculous.
And then he wants to waste time and money trying to restore them so that we can sell them for a third of what they could have originally been sold for if we had just sold them today or tried to sell them as soon as possible.
That is totally ridiculous.
Now, mind you, I can't do that. I know how to do that work, but I can't do that work because I have emotional anxiety about using Facebook.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Facebook gives me severe anxiety, but Facebook Marketplace is a great place to go to sell stuff. We were getting flat screen TVs for free. We could have sold them for $100.
Goodness.
If people would have bought it, $100 for a working, awesome, great condition flat screen TV,
Right.
boom, we could have easily made. We could have sold them for $200 and made that money, and each of us would have walked away $100 for a TV that neither of us paid for.
Oh, wow.
That we were paid for. That we were paid to take.
Goodness. Oh, man.
Like, there's a part of me is like, yeah, once I get enough money to get myself a pickup truck and a trailer, I should start doing this on the side.
Wow, you could start your own business.
But here's the thing. I don't have a property for storing a trailer. And
Okay.
without the property required to store a trailer, I can't do that.
Right.
Unfortunately, the law where I live basically has a lot. There are a lot of laws about where I live, and on top of that, we live in an apartment complex, which has even more restrictions. And one of the restrictions for our particular complex is no trailers.
Exactly. Oh, man. So if you get your own place, man, that's something you could really look into, starting your own company.
Yeah, and I'm always trying to convince people to move to this state because it is the most beautiful state in the country. We have gorgeous mountains, we have amazing weather, we have incredible trees, we have incredible animals and waterfalls.
The cultists are traitors.
We have, Bigfoot lives here. You know why Bigfoot lives here? Because it's the best state.
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, well, man, that's awesome, man. I hope it goes better than what you just described. Surely.
Oh yeah, no, and like I ended up quitting on a job that would have made me $8,000 for 3 weeks of work.
Oh man, that sounds sick to have to walk away from that.
I had to, that was like that week he went on a trip, and I don't even want to get into the idiocy of why he went, but let's just say that he's the type of person who
Once he kills the demon,
messes
the portal
up the
will
map
collapse.
he does, can't spell, consistently forgets all sorts of things, is entirely focused only on himself and his own personal growth in the long term.
Oh wow.
Cares little for the well-being or concern of others. I had to beg him to pay me every couple of months all the money he owed me.
Wow.
So he was paying me in thousands of dollars because that's what he owed me every couple of months. Thousands of dollars.
Hey Rick, welcome, buddy.
Hey Rick.
Hey Rick, can you hear Chris all right on your end? Just want to ask people if I can hear you. I just make sure that we're set so that people in the chat can hear us real well.
But I'd had it up here with him, and he went on a trip. And while he was on the trip, he asked me to write up an employee handbook and a couple of other things, so that we could actually hire more people to do the job.
All right.
And
Okay, good deal.
And when he got back, I don't exactly remember what happened exactly, but when he got back, he called me to ask me something. And I was like, no man, I didn't have time for that. I told you. First of all, and I'm contractually obligated, and you were contractually obligated to give me my weekends off, and I still spend my entire weekend working for you. So when I told you I wasn't able to do the job for the client, I still reached out to call the client to see, and they said they don't want us anyway. And he's like, well, that's because you messed up. That's on you. You didn't call them. I'm like, I called them and they said they didn't want us anymore. They found somebody who was going to do it cheaper.
Oh, wow.
I told you to offer it to him for this much, and they turned you down because they found somebody who could do it for that much.
Yeah, that's an awful boss, indeed.
Blaming me for the things, because I was the one who was talking to the client. I was the one getting the information. And he's like, no, you need to charge them more. And I'm like, they're going to get somebody else. It's either us or somebody else. And we can do it for this much and still make 20% profit easily. On top of the fact that there were, like, that client wanted us to offload a bunch of stuff from the house. And a lot of it was small stuff that they could have easily packed into a box and put into a pawn shop. And a lot of it was gold.
Oh, wow.
Like gold, diamonds, stuff.
Goodness.
Real stuff. Some of this stuff was worth tens of thousands of dollars.
Oh, man.
And he was not listening to me. He's like, I'm not going to take a job for that much when we're only going to be able to sell the jewelry for $20, $30 a piece. I'm like, you idiot! There's literally a price tag still on this one from 1932. There was a price tag on a ring from 1932 that had never been taken off. The ring was $1,800 in 1932.
Goodness.
It was a pearl ring with real gold.
Oh my.
Real pearl. It was in. I was like, "Are you kidding me? You freaking idiot!"
He sounds like he's. Well, he don't sound like he was one.
About how much of a genius he is.
Oh man.
So greedy. This man is so greedy that even though he still lives with his parents, he charges his parents to clean the house.
Do what?
He will clean the house if they pay him.
Oh wow.
Even though he isn't paying rent.
That is insane. Oh wow.
On top of that, he uses their property like a scrapyard. It's covered in garbage. It's literally covered in old car parts, busted up lawnmowers, busted up bikes, garbage, collapsed trailers, like RVs, RVs that have just collapsed. They're so old and degraded, they've literally become flat.
That is crazy and just wrong.
Yep. There's a trailer on the property that works. It's functional as a shelter. It has a water tank that needs to be refilled. It has no septic tank connections, so the people who live in it have to call a truck out to empty it every month. And they have to fill the water from a water. They have a water connection, but he charges them for the water.
Wow.
He charges them to put their. He charges them for the property to rent the trailer out. It's his trailer. He doesn't charge them for the sewage thing because they pay for that themselves.
Yeah,
He doesn't pay for it. They do. And he's charging them a luxuriously low fee of $1,100 a month.
That is wrong. What an awful individual.
It doesn't even
All
have
hell
working
gates
heat.
closed. The village is secure.
Awful individual, without doubt.
It's awful. It's $1,100 for basically to live in a tin box
Goodness.
5 readings in the south
that
bay.
has no heat.
Incoming.
A Titan has been summoned.
And that's not
man.
even whatever they might end up being charged for water, which could be anywhere between $100 to $300 a month on top of that. Because they were desperate and couldn't find anywhere to live because the guy has a record.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a record for something that's no longer legal or no longer illegal. But because he had a record, he couldn't get a home he couldn't get a place in the first place, and now he's got no credit, so he wound up homeless for a while and living on his car.
Oh wow.
Dude held a job for 5 years but could not find a place to live because of his record.
Oh man. Goodness. And how long did you work with them? Or how long did you put up with that?
Now, I'm not talking about the guy, the other guy, the guy who that's not the guy. That's the guy. Let's talk about the guy who couldn't find a place to live because of his record. It's the guy is the guy he's charging for living on his property.
Oh, okay.
But if we're talking about my ex-boss guy, I worked with him anywhere between, I want to say, 7 to 8 months in total.
Oh wow.
And I regret every minute of it.
Well, I hope this one goes better than the last one. It doesn't sound like it could go any worse. But anything's possible.
I was getting paid under the table because I just needed to find some sort of work, and he's a relative of one of my neighbors that I was actually pretty friendly with. So they're like, yeah, my brother, he needs some help, so I'll talk to him, and so the introductions were made, and I was like, yeah, this is all working out, and then I realized this dude is in everything a foe.
Goodness.
Yeah, he was in everything a foe.
Oh man.
If you weren't exactly like him, he did not like you.
Wow.
And I mean, if you weren't exactly like him.
Well, hopefully there wasn't very many like him. Or there isn't. Oh wow.
I mean, hey, look. If you didn't even look like him.
That is awful. And
Yeah, if you weren't the same, if you didn't agree on every viewpoint he had, you know, whether it was religious or political.
right.
This was the type of guy he was. He was an extremophobe. He was like,
Oh wow.
Have you guys played any of the Quake games lately?
But Rick, I ain't ever played one, man. Maybe Chris has. Quake, yeah, never played it. When it was something, I was too young to play it anyways. I wonder what happened to him. It's like, I don't know if Doom made him irrelevant or what. Might look it up sometimes because I don't remember.
Someone get on that turret!
Oh yeah, I remember this. This was good question though, or good.
They're making a final push.
I don't know what happened there. I lost audio with you for a second.
Rick asked if I left a message about Quake. Did you ever play Quake? I never played it.
I played some of the old Quake games, but I've never really played any of the newer stuff. GameG swears up and down that Quake is a ton of fun, but I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. I guess I'd have to look into it if you really want to know. But well, I'm glad, man. Hope it works out good. Well, rather.
It's a job at a convenience store, but probably be part-time. I'll probably be making $600-700 a paycheck if I'm lucky. It's not a lot of money, but
Man, it's more than nothing.
well, it's when you stop and think about the fact that Leah and I are just barely making it by with what she's getting on her paychecks.
They're making a final push.
It's almost all it's all almost expendable income or savings income. So if I can be making over $1,000 a month to be adding towards savings, that's gonna be great.
Right.
Because we really don't want to be dealing with this anymore. We want to get our own place.
Oh yeah, I could.
The last Quake was 2022-23. There's talk about Quake 6 coming out soon.
Save it up for 2 or 3 years so that we can put a down payment, a nice down payment on a duplex. And then we rent out one half of the duplex and live in the other.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, and then
That'd be more.
rent out the other half of the duplex for 1.75 times the mortgage. So if it's a $500 mortgage, then we're renting it out for $875. That helps us cover our mortgage payment, gives us $375 to work with for putting aside in escrow in case something needs to be done maintenance-wise on the property. And that helps us
Quake is similar to
pay
Doom,
off
is it
the
not?
property.
Rick, yeah, pretty much. I think.
And then once we got that duplex paid off,
They're making a
then
final
we just
push.
buy another duplex and repeat the process until we have 3 to 6 of them. And then we retire making about $1,000 a month off of each of our properties, $6,000 in total, and we're like, that's it. We don't need enough to work
Oh
anymore.
man, sounds good.
I mean, and that's honestly what, if you're young and you're hearing this right now, take it from somebody who's almost 20. If you're underneath 20 years
Time
old,
advancing.
right now is a good opportunity to just stop spending your money. Put it into
Yeah.
a high yield savings. Put it into a high yield savings account. I'm not advertising for any one place, but I know that with what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be making about 1.5% average or increase per year. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually means it's like $4.50 a month for every $100 you put in every year. It doesn't
Right.
sound like a lot. It really doesn't. But here's the deal. You're going to be putting in money.
Tighten down.
Putting in.
All remaining enemy targets have been
If you're going to be
neutralized.
putting in $800 a month every month, For a year, that's $10,000, just about. It's $9,600 in your bank account. $9,600 going into your savings account. Now, 1% of $96, or $9,600, 1% of $9,600 is only $96. But now you are earning passive income on that
Yeah, got him.
yearly of $96 and monthly of
Yeah.
not so much. But you're making the money.
Right.
Take that savings that you have over time, and your interest is a little, it's nice. Keep it there. Keep your savings there. Buy yourself a property. Get into rental properties. Get yourself a rental property, like a duplex. Live in one half, rent out the other half. Once you've done that, if you don't want to actually deal with a second house, take the money that you're making from your rental, put it into savings again. Keep working. Now you've got your rental and your job. So you're bringing in two sources of income. And if you're bringing in two sources of income and you've been working for a while, you're probably earning a lot more money than you used to be making. So you might be able to put more money into your savings on a regular basis. And if you can now put $2,000 a month into your savings over the course of a year, that's 24 grand. What took you 2 years to do before, is now going to take you one year. And you could buy a second duplex within that year. Or
Oh,
go
wow.
ahead and buy your own house and buy a house for yourself. Buy a house for yourself. With that, in a year, put a nice down payment on a house somewhere if you're lucky. I don't know if it's possible in your area, so a year will do it. But you'll be able to save up rather quickly to get a down payment on a house. Get a down payment on a house with a low mortgage, pay off the mortgage over time, and the mortgage is going to be considerably cheaper than any rent in any apartment in your area. I can promise you that.
Right.
Mortgages are always cheaper. That's just the deal. That's how you get your house. You make a down payment on a house, you get it with a low mortgage, you pay off that mortgage over time, and
Reroute
you own
all
the
units
house.
to the energy
Now,
relay.
if you do that, because you have a duplex and you're already renting one half of it for about $900, you rent out the other half that you moved out of for $900. So now you're bringing in $1,800 a month from that property alone. And if you're still working and bringing in anywhere between $1,500 to $2,000 a month, Leah brings in about $3,000 a month. So if you're making about $20 an hour, you can bring in about $3,000 a month. That's $22 an hour. You can bring in about $3,000 a month. And if you can bring in $3,000 a month on top of the $1,800 a month you're making from that one duplex, now that you're living
Wow.
in a house, that's $4,800 that you can put aside in savings. And if you can put aside $4,800 in savings, well, not really 48, it's probably close to $2,500. If you can do that, though, you can just keep going and going and going. Now, if you just
I'm
if you
liking
can
the
get
world graphics in this game.
$200,000 in your savings account, 1% of $200,000 is $2,000. Now, that means that over the course of that year, you're going to make $2,000 passive income. Again,
Right.
doesn't sound that great. But here's the thing. If you're just sitting on that money, it'll just keep growing, and it'll just keep growing, and it'll just keep growing. But you can find investors, you can get into all sorts of other things, and make that money grow exponentially. And at some point in time, you're going to end up, without even realizing it, hitting that million.
Wow.
When you hit that million mark, you're not even going to realize it, but you're going to be making $10,000 a year. $10,000 a year, probably more if you're depending on, because you can probably get a 1.5% interest rate, and a 1.5% interest rate on $1 million is 15 grand. Now that means you are making more than $1,000 a month,
Wow.
and you could probably pull all of this off in 12 to 15 years.
Wow.
So if you are under 20 years old right now, by the time you are 40, you could have the ability to be making about $1,000 a little over $1,000 a month. A little over $1,000 a month. Passive income just from nothing. And if you've been working for that entire 15 years, putting aside your money in savings, getting into the real estate business so that you have duplexes coming in and you've got a house that you have paid off now because you got a low mortgage and you've been spending your time paying off that mortgage instead of paying rent on an expensive apartment,
Oh,
saving
yeah.
even more money. You are making money out the wazoo, and you will be able to make that million in no time. That million will turn into 2 million in no time, and then 3 million in no time, and then before you realize it, you'll be 50 years old. You'll have $6 million minimum in your bank account because you've been doing things right. And yes, this is feasible. This is entirely feasible. You'll have $6 million sitting in your bank account. And do you know what 1% of $6 million is?
Not off the top of my
1.5% of $6 million?
not off the top of my head, buddy.
1.5% of $6 million is $90,000. That's $90,000 a year you are making for doing nothing. At that point in time, you can probably quit your job for sure. At that point in time, you could probably, I mean, that's assuming that you're still working. If you haven't gone ahead and just decided, hey, I'm making enough money to go ahead and put money into savings from my real estate.
Exactly.
And if you've got, that's if you've got one duplex. One duplex.
Wow. Yeah, those people who own houses and stuff, they make a killing. Especially if you have them.
Want to be smart. You could do this by the time you're 30 years old. If you are 20 years old right now, by the time you are 30, you could pull this off with a little bit of luck, ingenuity, and intelligence. By the time you are 30, you could have 6 or 7 duplexes. By reinvesting all of your money back into buying more duplexes. And if you're renting out each side for about $900, you got 5, just 5 of these properties, you're bringing in $4,500 a month from that alone. That right there would be enough to sustain me and Leah and still allow us to put money into savings every month.
Man.
$1,000 into savings every month. So if you guys can get to that point, that's all it takes. If you wouldn't know how much money that ultimately would cost you.
First like buddy,
Probably.
and think loading, face
If you're
blue
lucky.
smiling, and
And
think
depending on your
loading,
real estate
face blue
properties, right?
smiling,
Right.
think loading,
$200,000.
face blue S.
$200,000. That's something that you could earn over 20 years working a dead-end job. That's what it would take you working a dead-end job, putting $800 a month.
The hard part is getting renters who won't destroy your property.
For savings to make 10 grand every year for 20 years.
Right.
You could work that way and drain yourself dry and hate yourself, or you could do something smart with your life. Put aside the money to get the $25,000, $30,000 to put a down payment on a duplex somewhere, or any sort of rental property. It doesn't even have to be a duplex. Any house you can you can be like, boom, I'm gonna rent it out. Live in an apartment if you have to. Keep working. The first property is not going to be what gets it for you.
Right.
The first property is going to be your doorway. You're going to make money off of that, yes, but a lot of that money is going to go back towards the property itself. You're not going to be making a ton of money. You're going to be saving that money up again, but you'll be having a second source of income to bring in money to save up. So you will get another house quicker. You will get another property quicker. Rental properties are the way to go. And don't be mean about it. Find out what the property values are in your area. Find out what the rent is in your area. And make sure that you're renting fair and that your apartments are in good condition, or your housing or whatever it is you're renting is in fair condition. Because you don't want to be having people live in terrible living conditions and you're charging them $1,000 for a terrible place to live.
Hey, welcome, buddy. Welcome, first time viewer to the stream. How's it going?
We're all struggling out there, and honestly, we could all use a break. So if you do start doing this, give us all a break, and I guarantee you'll actually make a bunch of money, because you know who people want to rent from? The people with the lowest prices.
Exactly.
So if you're smart and you get a property, you rent out for the lowest price. You just try and try and make your mortgage and then some. Guaranteed
Right.
to pay it off over time, and you can act, and that's your investment. You have an investment now. That property will keep bringing in money as long as you have a renter on it. And you find a good renter, some renters will live in properties for years and years.
Yeah, there's people that are.
For 6 years. We don't want to live here anymore.
Oh man, yeah, y'all was probably living there when I come across y'all's channel. What now? Y'all in the same place?
And think about
Oh,
this.
wow.
We've lived here for 6 years. We've paid probably close to about $1,000. We paid about $1,000 a month to live here. It's about $850. So we pay about $10,000 a year. We pay $9,600 a year, $10,000, somewhere like that. About 10 grand a year to live here. We've been here for 6 years. We've paid $60,000 to live here.
God, that's awful.
And it's a terrible apartment. It's in the slums. It's in a very bad, like, this is a terrible neighborhood. Terrible neighborhood. Lots of crime.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, that's why it's so
Wow.
important for us to get out of here. That's why I was trying so hard to make the channel work, because if I can get the channel to take off and get a good sponsor, I can really start bringing in some dough. But I was
Man.
thinking about it this way, man. I've got 200 subscribers. I've got almost 300 subscribers. If I could get 2/3 of my subscribers to donate $1 a month, that's $200 a month I could be making. But how do I get them to donate? I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to donate something for nothing at this point. Nobody just wants to be a supporter. Everybody's like, I need something in return, and that's the hard thing. We're no longer in a society where people are like, yeah, I like you. Here, take some money. It's true.
Yeah.
We used to be like that. About 15, 20 years ago, our society would have been like, oh, I like you. Here's $1,000. And now I'm like, hey, can I get a penny, please?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
The hard part is getting renters who won't destroy your property. Well, that's the thing. You can put it in your contract, you know, that they're responsible for any property destruction, and that you have photographic evidence of what the property was like beforehand. You, as the renter, as the person renting out the property, can always be like, and you can, between renters, be like, I have taken photographic evidence of the property. I know what is and isn't damaged.
Right. Oh, man. 60 grand. That's y'all could built you probably a pretty nice house for that. What you gave to that, had to fork over to that renter.
Properties around here are between $200,000 to $400,000 on average.
Oh, wow.
And you need 20% down payment, give or take, for most places. So I'd be having to pay anywhere between $20,000 to $30,000. I could have paid a down payment twice over, maybe even triple.
Oh, wow. Wow, man. That's a lot of money to give to somebody else.
Goal number one is to either get out of this apartment or tolerate this apartment for a little longer and save up enough money to put a down payment on a house.
That might be your best way to go.
Get into the house. And if we have to pay off a low mortgage by ourselves by working, no big deal. At least we're going to be able to put more money into savings during that time frame.
Right. Oh, wow. Well, man, I hope it works out for you. I'll pray that it does.
I constantly hear about renters not paying rent and squatting, and the justice system does nothing to help the landlords. Heard about that?
So, it's a hard fight between don't spend your money, don't spend your money, don't spend your money, and oh man, look, there's a new Zoids model out. It only costs $500.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't know. From what I've seen, the cops are pretty good about evicting bad renters in my area.
How big is that apartment? I mean,
One bedroom.
One bedroom.
It's got a living room, a living room kitchen, which is basically one conjoined room separated by carpet and tile.
Oh, okay.
It's one room that's half tile, half carpet.
All right, I know.
Yeah, and so there's no kitchen, there's no like island or counter or anything. It's just cupboards on the wall.
Oh wow.
And then one bedroom with a very small closet, and then a hall closet, which is more of a utility closet than anything.
Where are you at, Chis?
I am in the lovely state of Oregon. I reserve the right to say the city.
He's up north, man. Oregon's probably on the map. I'm in the middle. We'll meet in the middle. You ever hear that old country song? You start walking my way, I start walking you. Boy, I ain't heard that.
One, no. I do know Meet Me in Montana, though.
Oh, man, I ain't heard some of those songs in years. Meet that something, it's about some meeting under a tree.
Welcome to research and development.
For me, it's, I don't know that one. I know Meet Me in Montana, which is, I want to see the mountains in your eyes. I've had all of this life.
I never heard that one.
Yeah, I don't remember who sings it. I want to say it's like the Osmonds.
Boy, some of those country songs were goofy.
Oh yeah, no, this one was like as a kid I loved it, and as I got older I was like, why did I ever like this song? It's so bad.
Yeah, that's the same way with things.
I apologize if you get a copyright infringement. But it goes, it's like in Montana, I wanna see the mountains in your eyes. Oh, I've had all of this life I can
Osmond's crazy horses, LOL.
Meet me underneath that big Montana sky. In Montana. Oh my god.
Oh wow. No, I never heard that one.
And I apologize if my voice is terrible. I was actually trying to be as good as I can, but it's also really hard for me because I'm not a great singer.
Me either.
Like, I can sing certain things, but it's not that. If you want me to sing She Hates Me by Puddle of Mud, I can nail that.
Yeah, I've heard people sing that didn't have no business singing, but I was nice and didn't tell them.
You want to know that? Hold up. I want to say this right now, and I'm gonna say this because you need to take back what you just said. That you've seen people who ain't got no business singing. Because there are plenty of famous singers who ain't got no business singing. Need I remind you, I've seen blue trees, my voice is this, and I sound like I'm gargling concrete, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Who sung that? I never...
Oh my god.
What a Wonderful World's probably the name of the song, huh?
Steve Oxford, what's up?
What's up, Miss Cuz?
Hey, Miss Cuz! I'm just replaying some of the levels I beat just for fun on this stream. I uploaded
This game.
Chapter 8, Part 1. Oh, yeah. I think it's a great game. You can ask Chris his opinion about it. I mean, oh, he's played it too, so he.
Oh Oh.
I got to get back on chapter 9. I beat it in a stream, but I got to make videos of it.
Nice.
And I got to get back on. I got some RE9 videos made that I got to get out. Now that I can put out all my videos right now at one time if I wanted to, given that I got a new net that I'm able to. Of course, you might have been in the stream when I spoke about it. Went from a 10-minute video taking 7 hours to upload to about a minute to upload. So I could crank out a bunch if I wanted to right now, but people can only
sidestep those fireballs, bro.
Yeah, no.
You're just eating them. What is wrong with you?
Never heard Puddle of Mutt Singer sing Nirvana about a girl. LOL.
Don't have any idea what you're talking about, Rick.
I've never heard it. No.
No. I couldn't tell you what that was. The second.
Faster rendering times are always better.
Yeah, the net I was on was the Stone Age. I mean, I've been doing this 11 years and
Come on, man, make the joke. Just make the joke. Don't say Stone Age. Say Dark Ages. I know you want. Just say Dark Ages.
Yeah, a lot of women. I was, to be honest, I hadn't been excited to get something since I got my Camaro back in the day. You know, when you do a channel and you got to wait 6 or 7 hours for your video to upload, and then you go to it only taking a minute or two. I mean, that's a big difference. And so my streams look better. People's told me I can actually stream now. I do miss my cam, but you know, just I don't want to get it bad enough. They said the PS5 cam's a lot different from the obviously. Whoa. But yeah, I was excited. You know, the plan I was on, that the company that I get my net from don't even do that anymore. And I have what they call fiber optic, I believe. I lucked out because not everybody that's their customers have it in their area. But oh man, yeah, I could put out tons of videos a day if I wanted to, but people can only watch so much at one time.
I wish I could join in the party chat.
Yeah, man, Rick's been following me, Chris, for a long time too, but I've never heard him speak. Which is some of the guys I follow has been with me for years. I mean, a long time. Miss Cause has been with me for 5 or 6, 7 years.
But so it's even more like, it's even crazier for me that I decided that for my YouTube channel I would decide to play games. Because my hands hurt all the time, and it was like just all the time. I've damaged my hands so much over the years that they just perpetually hurt.
Oh wow.
So it hurts even more to play video games on a regular basis. But I love video games to death, and I will play until my fingers fall off. I will play until my I have played until my fingers were bleeding before.
Wow, I've never done that.
You have to be on PlayStation only to do party chat, correct?
Blood coming out of my fingers.
Chris, do you? I don't know if maybe you have the answer to Rick's question. I don't know. I think you have to. I'm just trying to answer these guys real fast.
So that's an interesting question. Yes and no. Yes, if you want your voice to be able to be recorded and shared and heard in the video. No, if you don't. However, if you do that, the only way that the individual, or the only person who is going to be heard no matter what will be Coster. And if everything he says will be based or in response to us will seem as though he's speaking to himself like a crazy person. I know, because that's what happens when I'm talking to Gamgee via Discord, because you can chat with people via Discord, assuming that there's a private Discord server that has been set up. Like Angie has set one up for us to communicate with in PlayStation. So you could set up a like if Oxford had a Discord server and then had a voice chat to server that he had then hooked up and connected to his PlayStation account.
Oxford and Think waving.
Then people could
Hey,
join
love.
his Discord chat
How are
and
you?
talk to him that way. Otherwise, you would need to be in the PlayStation chat.
Indeed, Oxford bro. Hey Blaze.
Likewise, if I was to be talking to you and him at the same time through the Discord, even though I would be
Hey, how are you?
Just replaying some of the levels of this I've beat.
On this cuz.
even though I was in the PlayStation Discord
I-
and Oxford was hypothetically in the PlayStation Discord, only he would be hurt.
I uploaded I'm on chapter 8 of this, and I uploaded the first part a while ago, and I'm talking with Chris, and so I'm just replaying levels that I've played. How are you guys doing? Well, glad you're doing all right. Have you got RE9 beat, Blaze? I notice you're a lot further into it than I am. I'm still in the basement. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna get in the call. Give me a minute. Chris is in the chat if you want to ask him questions and talk to him till I get back.
Ring a ding ding. Answer the phone. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be playing. I don't know if I want to keep playing some of these casual games right now.
All right, I'm back.
Oh no, Caleb's gone.
No.
Can you hear me now?
To finish tonight. Took this morning off.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't played it in a couple days. I'm in the basement, and be honest, I got tired of trying to figure it out, so I took a break and looked it up because I just don't have patience to to figure stuff out when it comes to games like that. Used to you had to figure it out, and now you can just look it up real fast. I like to keep on moving on, and when I can't, I run out of patience.
I saw a Blazed comment about how they took this morning off to play the game. I can relate to taking time off to play a new game. Specifically
that
taking
makes
time off
sense.
to play a new game. I took 3 days off to play a new
Teleporter
game.
nearby.
Wow.
I'm a big fan of Blizzard's real-time strategy franchise, StarCraft.
So I got quite a few pre-made RE9 that I ain't even published yet. I got all the way to the second time I played with Leon, so we got to get him out.
Liam Coxford.
It's been pretty fun, especially Leon. Would I recommend it to somebody that's never played an RE game? No, not really. I would always recommend RE4 Remake as your first RE game. Either that or RE2 Remake. But everybody's different. Haven't played just about all of them, but 8. Let's see. I didn't play RE3 Remake or RE3 Original or Village. I haven't played those. I never got around to playing those, but if you like puzzles, if you like that kind of stuff, having to figure stuff out, then yeah, it's a game for you. If you like pure action, then RE4.
And if you like your games to be of high quality, you need to stop purchasing them all together. And I'm sorry, I feel like we're about to. I'm gonna Do you know about the ET thing?
The ET?
The ET graveyard?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about, man.
So, this is what I feel like is about to happen again. During the early video game era, the companies decided they were going to try and capitalize on the new trend, on this new media, video games.
All right.
So they started releasing video games for all sorts of things, and one of the video games that was released for Atari was an E.T., the extraterrestrial video game.
Did they base that off the film?
Video game. Yes. It was a terrible video game or something. I'm not
Here
exactly
we
sure
go.
what. The point is that something was wrong with this game, or it didn't sell a lot or something, and hundreds of thousands of copies of this game were buried in a landfill somewhere.
Oh, wow.
Because the market became oversaturated with games that nobody wanted to buy.
Oh, wow.
Because companies were capitalizing on the success and making bad games just to make a buck.
Yeah, that ain't right.
To reach that era again where it feels like companies are just making games to make a buck and they're not providing quality.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They think that by
We
giving
have
us a
almost
high
all
def,
Atari
that's what they think that's all
2600,
we want. That was high
7800,
definition games. That
400,
that's
Solar
what
Division,
defines
Intellivision
high quality,
games.
and it's not true. Nice,
Wow.
Rick.
Yeah, Rick, I was too young to ever played any of those. I think the first Nintendo was the first I ever played. Mario and that duck hunting game or whatever it was. I forgot what it.
My first video game was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for Sega Genesis. On an old boob tube. You know,
I think the first PS game I played was Resident Evil 2, 1998, back in 1998. I do remember that being my first. No. The first PS1 game. I think the Rainbow Sixes were my first PS2 games.
let's see.
Then messed up hand with the light gun.
My first Nintendo game was Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Never played that.
Demonic leader identified.
My first video game that was ever mine. I actually got both my first console that was mine, and my first video game that was mine at the same time. My grandmother bought me a Nintendo 64.
Sometimes I
And she
remember
told
that.
me I didn't have to share with my brother. And my mom and dad went, Grandma said you don't have to share, you don't have to share. So I had that and Donkey Kong 64 with the yellow cartridge. I got the special colored Nintendo 64 and cartridge.
Wow.
The special Donkey Kong edition. And
Didn't
that
they
was
have-
my first console and video game I ever owned with myself.
Didn't they have a gun with that duck hunting game on it? I seem to remember that.
Super Scope.
Super Scope or something? Yeah. Oh man, it's been 30 years since I played.
Those things don't work on modern televisions because it works using the
Yeah.
it does something. Those old-fashioned TVs were why that thing was functional.
Wow.
Yeah, unless you have an old-fashioned boob tube, you can't play those games anymore. Not without modern tech. Modern upgrades.
Wow, man. I do remember the first shooter I played was Medal of Honor Frontline. which come out around the time Saving Private Ryan film come out. I do remember that. I remember you had to be 17 to 18 years old to buy that film at Walmart. They wouldn't let you buy it if you wasn't, because it's so violent.
Speaking of violent, do you know what video game created the ESRB rating?
Beats me, brother.
Mortal Kombat.
Really? Wow.
Mortal Kombat was so violent that it basically forced the hand. The hand of the gaming, something or other, gaming industry.
Ah, come on.
Rating system for video games because it was just so violent.
Boy, they've come a long ways in that game. I remember playing it back on PS1, I believe. You only had like 8 characters.
Super Nintendo for me.
But I got X, Mortal Kombat X, and boy, I got videos from 10 years ago when I started my channel with playing with other people in parties of it. But
Yeah, I can't play with people online. I'm not that good.
yeah, I wasn't either. I just started and was just.
If you guys watch any of my episodes where it's me and Gamgee fighting each other, you can tell when Gamgee is letting me win. He says he's not. He pretends like he's trying, but he's not. He's letting me win so that I can feel better about myself and feel like I'm actually doing good. When in reality, we've seen exactly what happens when he actually tries, even half as much as he needs to.
Since I got some people watching, I'm gonna try. Go ahead and try chapter 10 for the first time.
Let's do it. Chapter 10.
Chapter 10 for the first time.
Do it.
Oh
Kill it.
wow!
Kill it dead.
I'll have to replay it, but nonetheless, I'll have to replay 9 too.
Who is the guy talking? Is he a streamer?
Yeah, he's got like 3 million subscribers. Should different check. His name is Infinity Complex, man. He's awesome. I've been following we've been together around 6 years, 5 years at least. Really cool guy, man.
Oh shit.
I'm not streaming right now. I don't have that long left in my day.
Hi bro, a like thumbs up. Medium
I
like.
did
Hey, Ray.
Katamari episode earlier, but
Infinity Complex is their channel.
I haven't had a lot of people showing up and talking lately, and I've been also really busy in my downtime between episodes, so when I've been doing shorter episodes the past few days, just to try and
The true
save some
scope
time in my
of
day
that
to do other
hero's
stuff.
power is unknown.
Well, since I got my new net, I'm gonna do a lot more streaming.
The ceremony, it must take place in my
Hi, how's it going?
It's going good, man. I got a new net. I can stream now, upload videos faster. I got to make it over your channel and see what you've been putting out. I remember you was building and washing something
The heart is
to somebody else here.
I'm kind of
Now give to me what
ADHD
is
though. I just want to
owed.
warn anybody who's like, hey, let me go check out the channel. I'm a little ADHD. My channel is extremely disorganized.
Yeah, Ray. Normally on the net I was on took about 7 hours to upload a 10-minute video, and it only takes about a minute to do it now. I could put out tons of videos now, but people can only watch so much.
I've been working on getting my episodes
He
organized
tried
into
to attack you
playlists,
before, but we
but
couldn't break through to Azric's fortress.
First time playing chapter 10.
You may have
So-
to
I ended
repair
up
one to reach
organizing
the
all my
target.
Fallout 4 videos into a playlist just to see how long
I don't know
it would
what to
take, 'cause I knew that was
expect,
one of the ones
but
I've done a
chaos.
lot of.
First time doing it. Yeah, I was playing Valhalla when I come. You were playing Origins.
Yeah, and I probably got like 30 or 40 videos of that at least, and I didn't play that game for very long.
And this dude is don't want to come down. Ah.
I have a hard time finishing games because of ADHD, and I don't stick with one game for too long because I do something else.
Yeah.
But I will always end up coming back to the game, especially if there are people who show a lot of interest in it.
Right.
ADHD is interest centric. So if there are a lot of people who want to hang out or are interested in playing the game or seeing me play the game and they're showing up and hanging out and talking, I like talking to people. So if you show up and talk to me, there's a really good chance I actually finish the game.
Right. Well, when I first started, I went by how the game did, the videos, how much traction it was getting. Man, I can't believe I've been doing this 11 years.
Why am I going to keep recording it?
Yeah. I miss my.
I see 20 people joining, but I don't know if those people joining are bots or not. And if there's 20 people joining, and I'm like, come on, somebody say something. Why is nobody saying anything?
Yeah, I always comment when I'm watching y'all on Chris, and I notice some people don't ever say anything on y'all stream when or you got. They're letting me have it. Whoa!
I've had like 3 or 4 days where I've gotten up to 20 or 30 viewers, and I'm like, what?
7 months. Wow. I thought you had been going longer than that.
No, I said past several months. I've been going a lot longer than that.
No, I was answering a question. Blaze said she'd been going 7 months. I do miss my computer and Photoshop though. And I could design cool looking thumbnails.
I just hit 3K subs.
Wow, that's amazing.
You hit 3,000 subs. How the heck did you do that so fast? Way to go.
Yeah.
Seriously. Caleb's been doing this for how long?
11, and I'm trying to get to 2.
And how many subscribers are you up to?
1,780 something, 1,790.
And I've been doing mine for...
Oh, new toy. Let's see what we got.
Oh, I don't know. Forget what year I started doing this in. 2017? 2016?
Another rocket launcher?
I've been doing it almost 9 or 10 years, I'd say, and I don't even have 300 subscribers.
Thank you.
But my channel is disorganized. My channel is disorganized, and
Let's go. Doom.
I don't really have a lot of traction.
Well, I couldn't really stream because my net sucked. So I might try to do more of it now that it doesn't. Yeah, I was really ticked when I found out that I could use the cam on my computer. Yeah, you do a lot. With me, I've never set a time. It's just if I was well, it was pointless because my net was sorry. It was pointless. But with the Elgato, I could have had my face cam with all my videos from the start, and I was unaware of it. That's one reason I leave that Halo video up.
Just popped. Say hi as I am off to sleep's work tomorrow. Have fun.
Hey there.
And think waiting.
That's another cool YouTuber that's just been following me. I gotta get over. She makes very cool videos. Take that.
Anyway, I unfortunately have to head out because I have chores to do before I have to take dinner. So, I am out.
All right, brother.
Peace out.
Later. Goodness, 3 of these dudes at one time. This is first time playing this level, so I gotta replay chapter 9. I'll have to redo this one as well.
You grow.
Wow. 7.
Oh, thank you, friend. Hands yellow, heart red. Enjoy your time. Catch you soon.
All right, I'll get over and see what you've been putting out. Hopefully, it's another video with your voice in it. You got a cool accent. I remember the first guy I talked to that was out of the States was from the UK, and way back there. I got videos on my channel 10 years back. Oh man. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do more streaming.
Thanks for me, night, lol, he.
1 a.m. Oh wow, then you're ahead then. Wow. Yeah, I miss my cam because some people liked watching me.
Here.
Oh wow, you're ahead as well, bro. Oh man, they outdid themselves on this game. UK, yeah, he was from the UK. I thought he was from Russia. And the accent was so funny. Of course, probably mine sounds funny. The people from there. But I do miss my cam because some of the people liked being able to see me as I was playing. That's why I leave that Halo video up when I was able to use my cam, so people have a face with the voice. Exactly know who they're watching.
I think that's night. Keep sleeping face, sleeping face, sleeping face.
Alrighty. Sucker! Yeah! I uploaded part 1 of chapter 8 while ago. All of the videos are ready for it. I got. Hey man, welcome back. Playing chapter 10 for the first time. I'll do it again on a playthrough, but since people were watching, I decided to do something new. I started the video playing chapters I already beat just for fun because Chris showed up and invited me to a party, and we've been talking. I got a lot of friend requests, but I usually try to find out how old they are before I add them. So I need to ask, you know. Goodness, man. We got a lot more combat shotgun, super.
Caleb, the guy from the UK who did Far Cry live stream co-ops with you, right?
Yeah, that guy there. I forgot his. It's been a long time. Yeah, Rick, you've been following me 7 or 8 years at least. Yeah. I forgot his name. But I don't know what happened to his channel. Or what happened? Yeah, some of the people who follow me has been with me quite a long time. Rick, Kurzo has been with me the whole time. Man, there's a bunch of these guys there. All right, let me try something else. Yeah, I miss my computer though. Thumbnails is one match. I miss Photoshop because I was able to make pretty cool thumbnails go along with my videos. But I wouldn't be streaming right now if I was still on my PS4 and the old net. Well, even if I was on my old PS4 and had the same net, I wouldn't be streaming because these dudes are a pain. This is going to be fun having to play 9 and 10 again. I was bummed out when this game was released because I was on my old 60-inch TV and hadn't upgraded yet. But oh man, getting that new net was like, I hadn't been that excited since I got and bought my Camaro. It was like, oh, this is, I mean, when you have a channel for so long and you have to wait 7 or 8 hours for your video to upload, then you go from that to, give it here, to a minute or two. That's a big change.
Firecore identified. Destroy it to disable the cannon.
Yeah. Yeah, if you like Total Chaos and shooters, this is definitely one you need to play. But I was like, oh man, I ain't gonna be able to play that. The same way was RE4. I still gotta beat RE4 Remake and play Ada's campaign on it. I need to upload my RE9 videos though. Especially when I get to play again as Leon. The ones I played again as I think 5 people showed up. Thanks.
Updating local.
Yeah, it's always a high when you get faster internet.
Yeah.
Beat RE4 yet?
No. See, what happened is I got it when they finally released it to PS4. I played up the chapter. I got to chapter 13 on it. And then decided I got to get me a PS5 and a new big screen TV, smart TV. So I upgraded to PS5 and a new big screen TV, smart TV, and got it again, and I've just up to chapter 10 on it right now, on replaying it. But I need to try Ada's separate ways. I've been thinking about doing that. I have videos of RE4 Remake on the PS5 made. I just haven't uploaded them yet. Okay. And then I'm on the basement on RE9. I made some shorts of it. They're pretty funny because it was of Leon in the city, and man, I was like, yeah, feels.
Watch my playthrough and you'll beat it faster, lol.
Oh, you got. I'll do that, man, because I don't have patience with stuff in a game. I want to move on, and when I can't, I start getting aggravated. You know, back in the day, you had to because there wasn't no YouTube to look up and see what to do. But nowadays, I'm like, okay, I want to move on. I'm tired of messing with this. Let me check it out and see what it's supposed to do. But yeah, when I upgraded finally, and I lucked out in it because not everybody around where I live out in the country, and so they checked it when they was the other day, and he's like, man, you get fiber if you wanted it. So I said, oh really? Wow. Yeah. Weapon skin. And so it's super fast. But I'm not gonna spam videos, you know. I could upload all the videos I got pre-made right now because the net's so fast, but people can only watch so much. And A 20-minute video took 3 minutes where it would have took 12 hours before. So that tells you how bad my net was. Take that. There's very few things I like about the PS4 that... The PS4, I could tell how many people was watching and look at the chat. And now, unless somebody comments or when somebody new comes in and starts watching, it lets me know. But,
I remember the pre-internet days when you had to phone the games companies for game hints and they'd charge you about $1.25.
really? I didn't know. Wow. So they were they not only made money off you buying the game, they charged you to help you with it. Wow. So yeah, next time you see me play this part, it'll be in my playthrough video. Now this is what I didn't. This is first time I faced one of these. I couldn't figure what. Oh, come on! Why did?
I remember those days at Rick Dusk Nocturnal Dusk.
Oh, that was a rip-off. Buy their product and then charge you to help you with the product. Man, you talked about... The first play system I ever owned was PS2, though. And the funny story about that, I was in Votech at the time, and they gave us a $200 check to buy clothes and for a trip we was going to go on.
That wasn't that long ago.
Well, I
had about 91-93.
I decided I didn't want to go with them on the trip. You didn't have to go, so I didn't tell them, and I took the money they gave me for the trip and bought me a PlayStation 2. And then in a week or two, they come to me and say, "Caleb, we need the receipts to the clothes you bought that you were gonna go on the trip if you bought them." And of course, I didn't have them because I took the money and bought a PlayStation. So I had to go shopping, and it was like, I was like, okay, when they said we need, because I'd bought, wow. I think the first PS2 game was either Rainbow Sixes or Resident Evil 4 original. I remember the 8 megabyte.
On my gen can't imagine life without internet load.
In a way, it's...
I remember calling Capcom Gameplay Tips back in '97 for Resident Evil Original for help to find the battery low.
Wow. And they charged you for your help, to help you on top of... See, 97... I was in 7th grade in 97. That's when Jordan was still playing and winning the championships. I was a big Jordan fan, still am. If I was on PS4 and had my cam going, I'd show you some of my room. But I do have home videos outside of where I live and stuff. So the people who've been following me for years have an idea where I live, you know, Made some snow videos here about a month and a half of outside. Gathered up a bunch of snow. Had snow ice cream.
VHS recordings of the Bulls back then.
Wow, man, I'd keep those, man. Those might be worth money someday. 96. Oh man, he was. I still got a couple pairs of his shoes. I got one pair I wear to church. Yeah. Oh man. He was bad to the bone, man. In my opinion, that there ain't ever gonna be another player like him. There hasn't been in 20 years. The way the NBA is now, the rules, and you can't hardly touch anybody. Something like MJ, averaged 30 when the game was a lot more physical. Dude would probably average 50 today if he was playing. Of course, when he first started playing, I was young, but see, about third grade is when I got hooked, was introduced to him by my brothers and stuff. All right. I've never used the map much. I don't know what to do being my first time playing this level. Good, and it seems like they've gotten bigger and bigger too. Maybe it's good I play these.
Even NASCAR hasn't been NASCAR since the 80s.
I never did watch much of NASCAR. Now, Days of Thunder was I thought was a good show. Of course, for people who watch that and
Legend Game Company for hints for spellcasting 101. Sorcerers get all the girls, LOL.
of course, that film probably ain't very accurate, how you say it. But nonetheless, boy, the Pacers took them in '98 to Game 7. I think they only won that game by like 5 or 6 points. Oh, but he made the Orlando Magic play for what they did to him that next year when the Bulls went 72-10 and they swept them. They suffered for knocking him out of he was never knocked out of the playoffs again. Jordan and the Bulls in that last three-peat. They paid the price for that because they slaughtered them. I ain't for sure what to do. Let's see. Made them regret doing it that next year. I think they beat them by 120 to 80 something in one of those games. Those are on YouTube. I might go back and watch them. People who's uploaded the full game. Yeah, NBA now is soft and woke, and about the only time I watch it is maybe the playoffs, the finals. If somebody's playing that I really nowadays I don't. Yeah, totally different world than what it was then. Society has went downhill in a lot of ways. Okay, now we're on the right track, I guess. Oh, wow. Should be fun having to replay these again, though. I noticed my blade on my shield spread out more now.
Cars today are rolling piles of plastic junk.
Yeah, unfortunately, my Camaro, it's 2010 model. That's what it is. The bumper is not. I can tell that. I drove it today. Went out today and drove it. It's a 2010 model, 2SS Super Sport, and I've almost got 30,000 miles on it. I'm getting close to 30,000. Still is fast, though. Got it paid for, though. Which is... Boom. I wish I knew about the ZL1s when I bought mine, ordered mine. I would have waited another 2 years because I watched the ZL1 race a SS like mine on YouTube and then left it behind like it was a V6. The ZL1 did. ZL1. I hate having to do this stuff right here. You gotta do so much damage to be able to fight the boss. So yeah, I was excited to finally get new net because I wouldn't be doing this right now if I didn't have it. As far as streaming. I hate those things come out of the ground. I need to get back on Valhalla too. Well, let's use it first. Almost got it down. Okay, need that shotgun. Yep, there we go. This shotgun, I like using it a lot because it gives you, the enemies give you armor damage. I mean, damage to them gives you armor.
Rolling piles of plastic junk that you can't even do basic maintenance by yourself anymore, or done by design.
Yeah, they make them now where you gotta get them, take them. I had to get a little work done on my, not body, but work on my Camaro. Some of the sensors went out and track system. I had to have some work done to it. But the labor cost more than the parts did. I was blown away when they gave me the bill and the labor was more than the... But there's no way you can work on those kind of cars but yourself nowadays. Shoot, it was $200 for them just to hook it up to their computer and find out what was wrong with it. Oh man, it should be fun having to do 9 and 10 again. But I'll have to do it. Yeah, it felt good getting the PS5 and new big screen. And I can tell the headset I got now was better than the one I had.
Which car? I didn't catch that. What year is your Camaro again?
It's a 2010 2SS leather, 400 horse, 6.2. I got it for my 27th birthday, present for myself. But I'm about to get. It's about to reach 30,000 miles, so don't have a ton of miles on it. I got videos of it on my channel. Yeah, I waxed it here a while back again. Takes about 4 hours to hand wash it and wax it. Actually, the waxing was more work than cleaning it. I remember when the first time I'd never waxed a car, when I got my Camaro. I'd never waxed a car in my life. So I decided to practice on my old car. And I didn't know you're supposed to wipe the wax off. I mean, that you didn't supposed to wax the whole car without wiping it off. I mean, I waxed my whole car.
Car past 2005 are a pain in the ass to fix because of all the sensors.
Yeah, some of the tire sensors went out, and I went out and started it, and all the lights almost lighted up on the dash, and it was making funny noises, and I was like, uh-oh, I wonder what's wrong with it. And I had plugs also. Plugs were out. The dealership told me I wasn't driving it enough with some of the problem. And so I've been driving it a lot more than what I was. But yeah. And then I went out, the last work I had done to it, the door wasn't showing, wasn't closing, didn't want to close right. And I ain't had that much work done to it. I had to, I've been pretty lucky. But when I bought mine, the color I got was special color, and you had to pay more money for it. I bought a used 24. There's no way. Yeah, a lot of computers. Yeah, all it takes is one thing going wrong, and it won't run right. All right, you had to get it checked out. But I got the best at the time, and they ain't making them anymore. 2025 is the last year they ain't making Camaro now. Still making the Corvette, but there's a Vet sitting there when I ordered mine, and I was like, man, I wish I could get that. It was a Z06 Vet, had a 700 horse, but it was $78,000. Give it here.
What up, Coxford? I remember that I had 100 subs, but then it went back to 93. Now I have 191 subs.
Awesome, man.
I stick with cars under 2002. I can fix those.
Yeah. Yeah, there ain't nothing on that Camaro I can't fix. That I could fix. None whatsoever. I gotta take it to the dealership. My first time I had to have some stuff done to it was $1,200. This last time was $700 and something. That's good, man. Very good. I'd like to try to hit 2,000 before this year's over. But I think I got 1,780 something. 1,790 maybe. Yeah, my dad has a GTO, or used to have a GTO. My thoughts. What I've played so far, I've enjoyed Leon more than I have Grace, because she don't get any other gun, as far as I can tell, other than what she starts with. I mean, the pistol, you can do things to the pistol, but
shooter, Izzy.
I've gotten tired of playing as her and having to use the same gun. But I have pre-made videos of it I need to publish.
I just heard new 2026 cars will have things like you have to bring car to dealer to even get a new window switch programmed by the dealer too.
Oh wow, that's not it's not surprising. I don't recommend RE9 for somebody that's never played an RE game unless you love I just wouldn't play it if I was a first time RE player. I'd go with RE2 remake or RE4 remake. But if you watch my short videos of RE9, you can tell I was having fun as Leon though. But I got some more Leon videos made. I could publish all the pre-made RE9s right now because of my net being so fast. But would I wait about getting it now after experiencing it so far? Yeah. Maybe I'll get back. I need to try to get out of the basement so I can get back to the sections with Leon. I think the last 2 hours of it, you play as nobody but Leon. The portions I've played as Leon were way too short for me. It's geared towards her and surviving. You can't, with her, you just can't go through the ammo. You gotta watch your ammo. If you like not knowing what to do and figuring out what to do, it's definitely a game for you.
All Hellcats destroyed.
The first time.
Are built to take away your right to fix. It sucks.
Yeah. No more shade.
There's a power core nearby.
You know, you used to be able to take your car to a mechanic that you trusted and knew, and they'd be able to fix it for so much. Now, especially with those sports cars like mine, you got to take them to the dealership. Then they charge you. Yeah, that first round of work on mine. I had plugs out. I needed new plugs, a new hose. The sensors were out, and the tire sensors were out. I'm thinking, I don't know, I can't prove it, but I'm thinking the guy who put the new tires on my Camaro this last time around, I don't know. I don't have proof that he messed the sensors up when he changed and put my new tires on. But because you got to do it a certain way. It's just wow, this looks.
Subscription fees to have car options that you already paid for to work is total BS. And if you don't pay the fees, they disable TH.
Oh man, that's nuts. So I ain't had to do a lot of work on the Camaro at all. And but what I did, it cost, man. My dad told me here a while back when I had to get it worked on. He said he didn't tell me that it was gonna, that if I ever had to do much to it, it's gonna cost a lot on a car like that. But it's paid for, so it was $38,000. I put $13,000 down on it. Where's this taking me? Woo! Wow. This is a sick looking level. My dad had a GTO. He had a lot of nice cars in his life. He had a Chevelle, a 66 Mustang. Some cars he said he wished he still had. But yeah, they've stopped making the Camaro. I don't know why, unless people stop buying them. There wasn't very many things I was disappointed when I got it with. I knew...
Resident Evil. I just stick with the originals with Code Veronica with the exception of RE4 other than that not interested in 5, 6, 7.
I tried 7, didn't finish it. It didn't have enough to help me. I liked 6. I liked 5 and 6. I liked 6 a lot because there was so much in it to do. 5, I remember I bought a brand new PS3 just for that game when it come out. 5, actually I'm replaying 5. I never got it on the channel. Between 5 and 6, which one would I keep if they said only could have one? It'd be 5. But, ow, man. The first one I ever played was RE2, 1998, at a friend's house. That's when I was introduced to it. So I was really excited when they redid RE2. I got it on my channel. I bought it the first day it come out. But I didn't finish it all. This ain't doing much to him. RE4 remake. I need to beat it. I got the, like I said, I got the chapter 13 on my old PS4 and old TV before I restarted it. Again on my new PS5. First time ordering a PS5.
I yet have to finish RE6. I played it years ago, but lost
The Lost Interest.
I'll get back to it soon, I guess.
A lot of people liked it, a lot of people didn't.
Resident Evil 1 Remake is the best and only one.
Resident Evil 1. I never played 1. I never played 1 or 0. There's a few I never played the Revelation, well, I played Revelation 2, but I didn't beat it. I didn't play 1. Boy, but the original RE4 is considered one of the best games ever made. So when I heard they was remaking 4, I was like, man, they better get it right on this game, or a lot of people's gonna be mad. And
I loved RE1 and 2. I like the real early ones the best.
I got some RE4 remake videos of Chapter 9 I just beat. One thing I don't like about the RE4 remake is you gotta repair your armor. And you didn't have to do that in the original. But I might load some of the RE9 videos I got pre-made up after I end this, because boy, if you watch my shorts of RE4, man, of Leon in the city, you can tell I was really getting into it. I was like, yeah, come on. Yeah. Game looks amazing. It's one of the best RE games I ever played, but would I like to have my $60 back with it from what I've played so far? Yeah. Maybe when I get back.
Still have the old Resident Evil games physical copies 1, 2, 3, 4 and Code Veronica.
Oh man, I'd hang on to those. Might be worth money someday, man. Yeah. I wouldn't get rid of those at all. I bet if they was all unopened, I bet. You see, that's the thing about when people didn't think about back then, you know, buying a game, not opening it, 20 years later being worth a bunch. it being worth a ton of money now, unopened. This level's been pretty intense. But yeah, I remember RE4 original. I've been out of high school 3 years when it come out.
For PS1, Dreamcast, and GameCube copies.
Oh man. Ah! Whoa, man! Punks. I think the only game I ever played on N64 was that Star Fox or whatever, you know. Okay, so you can kill those things. I didn't know you could kill them, but they kill you fast. But I need to beat RE4.
Star Fox 64.
Yeah. Boy, graphics has come so far. Imagine a game looking like this back on PS1, what they'd look like now. If this was a PS1 game right here. But I can tell the difference in my videos now that I've got off 11-year-old PS4 and 11-year-old big screen. Oh, and my net being like it is fiber optic now. I mean, that was something, guys. You know, when you take 7 hours to upload a video and you go from 7 hours to a minute or two. Oh, I could put out gobs of videos now. But people can only watch so much, and I want to give it.
Cool, but for me, gameplay is the key to a good game.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have the best graphics, but if you really don't, that's kind of what it is with Rec Room right now. I had to take a break because I was just, first I was getting tired of having to use the same gun the whole game. I mean, you can upgrade it and do things for, but is it a $60 game? From what I've played, no, it's not a $60 game. As far as me being satisfied so far. Maybe when I get further in the game and get back on Leon, I'll enjoy it more. But RE4 Remake is probably my favorite. Yeah, I wish I had my $60 back on it. But I really wanted to play as Leon. So I'm gonna have to get. All right, where's my rocket? I really wanted to play that city part of the sim, and it's an amazing looking game, graphic wise. But I'd take my $60 back if I could have it, and wait for it to go down. It feels a lot like our Resident Evil 2. If you're with her parts, it does. I'll probably upload one of her parts again, but I really want to get Leon's videos out that I did.
I am an old school retro gamer and fan.
Nothing wrong.
Games,
Boom.
but not too many of the very newest AAA games.
Nothing wrong with that, man. What time is it? I'm gonna have to take a break. Still feels later than what it is since it's still getting dark pretty early. Kind of sucks to get dark at 5 o'clock. It feels like it's 10 o'clock. But it seemed like I've got a lot more people showing up since I've upgraded. This is a pretty sick shooter. I was bummed when I heard it was only going to be for PS5 and the new gen. Because when it come out, I had no intention of getting a PS5. But that was the way I was with RE4 when it remake come out. I couldn't play it. I was like, man, one of my favorite games, and I can't play it. But when I got my big screen,
Dark Ages though.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know if I was gonna like his shield, but you see, I ain't even upgraded all the things you can do with the shield.
I've seen a video from the YouTube channel Residents of Evil. They made the section where Leon goes back to Raccoon City in Requiem, but in PS1 Ray.
Resident Evil. I know what you're talking. I know that channel. Oh man, I had to look that up. I was watching another dude play Requiem last night, and he pointed out that cop that you in RE2 where you that's dead, and you look at him, and I started recognizing more of the police work in RE9 from RE2 while I was watching him play. I've already know how the game ends. I already know. I've watched the ending from other channels.
Marvin?
Yeah. Yeah, it was his skeleton. I think it was him. No, I don't think it was, well, it looked like, you have to think about that, man. If you were there when something that massive looked like it did, and then go back 30 years and look at it, that'd be something. Talk about seeing it before and after. Definitely would have. I ain't for sure where to go. I can tell these maps have gotten bigger. I'll have to replay chapter 9 and 10. I got chapter 8 beat. I just got to upload those videos. Yeah, I used to. I'd have to wait for hours for a video, so I was only putting out one about every 2 days. I could put all my videos out right now if I wanted to. Because the net's so fast. But that'd be overdoing it. I want to give people time to watch it before I get out of my face. Whoa, what in the world's that? What is it? Something rolling at me. Yeah, you gotta, these are, your shield will ricochet off these guys if you throw it. So you gotta kill them like that. Yeah, I had 5 people show up a while ago. That's the most I ever had. Ooh, 350? I could do some super shotgun. Oh man, that cost a lot. Yeah, see, I ain't even upgraded. I mean, this game, All these guns. Oh, whoa. That looks pretty sick for that gun. I'm gonna get that one. Shield upgrades. Okay, what's it offering me now? Since I use this thing so much. Hold to purchase. Oh, it travels. It travels further. What is this?
One game franchise I really love is Watch Dogs 1 and 2.
Never played those, but man, I heard they were very popular. Actually, I could have bought one for $10 here a while back. I thought about it when I was on the PS4. Shield recover faster from taking damage and also recover faster after breaking. I didn't know if my shield could break. What's this do? Oh, okay. Knocks it through more than just one enemy. Oh, extended edge. Yeah, that's what made it spread out more.
Just Cause 1, 2, and 3 were really good also.
Yeah, I never did play those either. There's a bunch I played and a bunch I haven't. Days Gone seemed to be an awesome game. That a lot of people have played. They said the campaign's 40 or 50 hours, which I like. I got to get back on Valhalla too. I got videos of it.
Anyone remember Siphon Filter?
Oh yeah, Siphon Filter. Played those. Ghost Recon. I remember those. I remember that Ghost Recon Future Soldier where you could disappear. I mean, that was something for that time. Yeah, I remember. Tom Clancy. What's that one you stealth one of him? Sam Fisher, Splinter Cell. That dude was in, the voice actor for him was in Top Gun.
Splinter Cell.
Yeah. I wonder if they even make those in one. They ain't made one of those in years. I'm 43, so I'm not super old, but I'm not young either. I wish I was about 23. I'm hoping Jesus comes back pretty soon before I get much older. I can't believe it's March already. Seemed like time used to drag by when I was a kid, and now it's... Man, this map is big. Oh, did I miss a lot of stuff over there? I'll have to replay this.
Siphon was an awesome game. and you had a headset to tell your team where to go on PS2.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I never did. I didn't know that. I knew the games were fun. I just never had a headset until I started my channel. Man, I used the same headset for 11 years before I upgraded. But if you watched the old video of mine from the PS4 and then the new one on PS5 headset, you can tell the difference. One of the brothers I go to church with is subscribed to my channel, and he told me he could tell the difference.
By the way things are going in the world, that time will probably come sooner than you think.
Yeah. Indeed. Yeah, I don't see
With it back then.
the game come with... Oh, that's interesting. I think I played it from... I played it on... I didn't have it. Well, the one I played, you didn't have to have a headset with. Or I didn't have it. Boy, they didn't give you a lot of ammo on that game. Being a stealth game. I mean, you couldn't just shoot everybody. What are some more franchises that... Resistance. I miss some franchises. The Homefront games didn't seem... The first one I beat, and that second one... Resistance. All the Resistance games, I believe I beat. I could play those again, but you have to be on PlayStation Plus and pay for it. Nah, I'm just going in circles right now.
I will be looking for a new PC soon, but man, prices are going sky high. You had designations for your team to go, like Team Go to Alpha or Charlie, etc.
Yeah, but I never did that. But it sounds cool. Very. I think the first Resistance game I played was Resistance Fall of Man. Then Resistance 2, and then Resistance 3. I ain't played a COD game since WW2 2017. Got a playthrough of it on my channel. But I had to finally upgrade. Held off as long as I could. But yeah, getting that new net was...
Never played Resistance, but it did look cool.
Yeah, they were good games. Especially 2 and 3. Fall of Man. Homefront games didn't do very well. What's some more franchise? Medal... I wonder what happened to Medal of Honors. COD, I ain't played a COD, like I said. The campaigns ain't long enough anymore. My channel's always been a campaign channel. Maybe we're on the right track. There's a lot of stuff I've missed in these levels. Because at the end of the level, it tells you just how much you completed of it, and what you did and what you didn't do. But when I got my PS5, I could tell.
Graphics really set an eerie mood.
Yeah. It's a sick-looking game, and I've enjoyed it. I'm still at... Man, I've been on it a month or two. And, I could put all of Chapter 8 out right now. See, I mainly use this gun, but that ain't the only gun. Man, you got this gun. I just did upgrade to that one. I want to try. This gun. That gun. Oh yeah, I got to get to the enemy so I can try that upgrade. I ain't use this. This one's slow. It looks sick, but rocket. Then my combat shotgun I use the most because it gives you armor. Enemies give you armor. Super shotgun. Yes. That's a pretty sick gun. This does a lot of damage, but it feels like it's too slow. If you like a fast shooter where you just... This is definitely a game you can't stand in one place and play, though. But, you gotta keep moving. But yeah, I didn't do a lot of streaming over the life of my channel because my net was no good. Maybe I'd like to try to get to 2,000 subs before the year's over. Maybe I need to stream more. Maybe that's the key. Now that I can. Oh, another shrine.
First-person view of the weapons you're holding and really well done.
Yeah. I like the shotgun, the regular shotgun the most. But I need to find some enemies so I can try the new upgrade to this one. Levels just get bigger and bigger with each chapter. Seems like I gotta go up there. I started a stream replaying levels I already beat because I was just messing around and I didn't want to. I don't know how long we've been going. Boy, a lot of people. Yeah, I'm going around in circles. Just climbed this while ago.
Have you fought many bosses yet?
Oh yeah. Usually at the end of the chapter there's a big old boss to fight. I need to get... I guess I could go ahead and put another part of chapter 8 out. But I gotta redo 9. Replay 9, and I'll have to replay this one. Okay, well... How do I get up there? And there's a lot of stuff that I've missed. But it's definitely, if you paid full price for this, you definitely got your money worth. I think I'm on the right track now. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Where's that gun? Oh, yeah, there's that one. There we go.
Chapter are you in now?
This is
How many chapters are there?
22 chapters, and this is chapter 10, which I'll have to replay. What? There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a nice upgrade to that. Get off there. I've been on it 2 months, probably. But see, that was the deal. I only could put out one video a day, really. It took, or every 2 days. With that old net. Super shotgun. Okay, let's try it. Oh.
What difficulty setting are you playing at?
One of the low. I started off mid-level, and it was just tearing me up. So I'm not on the easiest. I'm on the second to the lowest. There's no way I could have done this on hard mode. No way. Honk. Ah! What is the deal? Something's wrong. What's the yellow? What's the yellow for? I've taken these things down. There we go. Oh, you'll come here. Oh. He was a mini boss. That's why he was so.
So you can set difficulty at any time during the game?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I could make it harder or make it one. The easy. I started on the easiest mode just to get used to the controllers, and it was too easy. I mean, the enemies weren't hardly. They were attacking you, but you could tell that it was too easy. And yeah, I could do it right now, but I'm not going to because I'm barely getting by right now. Some of this. Well, Chris did say that I was going to have to do a lot of dodging and he's a pretty cool guy. But yeah, 5 people showed up a while ago. That was something for me. If you're still around, Rick, I appreciate your support, man. You always seem to show up. Watched. Okay. Whoa, what is that? It's a new type of enemy. Not that crawler. Whatever they was doing. Yeah, I'll do these chapters again. Nice. On a playthrough.
I like games where you can change difficulty at a time in the game.
Yeah. Me too.
At any.
Wait a minute. Thought I was on the right track. It's gotta go this way. Dude can move fast, that's for sure. I need to upgrade my armor is what I need to.
Does this game have co-op?
No. No, I don't believe so. I think it's single player. I'm not going somewhere right. Okay, and this is... Well... No... I don't think there's anything else around here. Looks like I gotta go that way. I definitely got my money with this one. So far, I've not really got my money with RE9.
Single player.
Yeah, me too. RE9, it's been okay, but I would take my $60 back if they offered it to me. But this game has been, it's delivered on all fronts with me. I knew it would before I played it because of what kind of game it is. Whoa! Okay, got that. I gotta get over there. I guess you do backtrack on this one. Most of them you don't. Most of the levels you don't. Yeah, I think this is where I go. Gotta find that key. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, that's where I go. Might have to look it up before. Not that way. It's got to be. It's around here somewhere. That's where I go, where I just went. Okay, I've gone. Usually the keys ain't that far off from the where you're supposed to go. Probably had to look it up. It's about went everywhere. Wait a minute. Is that it? There we go. Maybe not. I needed it. Whoa. And now I'm way over here. Whatever that was, I needed it, but it wasn't a key.
There's still many people doing Far Cry 3 and 4 live streams and walkthroughs lately. Saw a FC4 live stream just 2 weeks ago. That's a Wesso.
Wow, really? See, I never did beat 5 or 6. I ought to try that sometime since my net's real good and see how it does. But I need to get Dark Ages beat. I'm probably gonna have to look this up. Yeah, I'll look this up. Now, will it open? This map is only so big. What I'll do, if I end this without beating it, I'll look it up where it's at, and then I'll know when I.
Still love for the great older games, which is nice to see.
Yeah, indeed. Come on, there's only so much of this level. Ooh. Secret area. Yeah, but you can't go anywhere. It's too far down. Ain't it? Yeah, that's way too far down.
No, man, you have to figure it out. That's the journey.
True. My patience wears thin pretty fast, though. Do I go down there? No, I don't go down there. I thought that was too far down. Looked to be.
Lol.
Yeah, they run thin. That's what I did with RE9. I'm like, okay, I'm tired of it. Where does she go? Looked it up. Mainly because I wanted to get back on Leon. But no, I wouldn't recommend buying that game brand new to having played it. Not as far as what I've played so far of it. Graphic wise, it's a beautiful game, man. There's very few games I ever bought full price. I mean, I had to want them bad. I used to be on this thing called GameFly, where you paid so much money a month. It's still a thing.
I'm not playing it because to me it's not Resident Evil in my opinion.
Yeah, that what I've seen of Leon's the end of it. Hers is it's a lot of zombies. You only really have her gun, which I've gotten tired of using the same gun. You still have to do stuff to move on in the care center. You know, you got to do a puzzle, and then you got to find this and that. And finding this will help you get stronger and help you. Like one thing you do, it stabilizes.
I don't have a PS5, so it evens out low.
I didn't for a long. They come out in 2020, and I didn't get mine to this past October. So, but I knew I had to. I didn't have to, but actually, it was a birthday gift from my parents. But my new big screen TV I bought. I do miss my computer because
PS9 low.
Yeah, now I will say that they haven't. I don't know how much better they can get on. Mine was, I got the disc one, and because so I just wanted the disc one. I got mine is white and yellow design. It's pretty sick looking. I made a video of it the first day I got it, but I didn't. I had mine. I didn't take it out of the box for 3 months after I got it because,
Always get physical copies.
yeah, because I still had my 11-year-old 60-inch TV, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to appreciate the graphics on it. When I got my new smart 65-inch and PS5, I was like, wow, the difference between night and day. And when I played RE4 Remake on PS4 and then played it on my PS5, I could tell the difference between it. It was like playing a totally different game.
You have the Ghost of Yotai Gold Edition PS5, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, some of my buddies that in that I know that are part of my life, sure did like it. I thought it looked cool. So on y'all's end, the stream looks pretty good. That's good. I know it looks better than what it would be on that old net. Come on. Yeah, I wouldn't even be streaming this if it was on my old net. I'm just getting tired of not knowing where that key is. I gotta find that. I know I gotta find that key because there's been a lot of action in this level.
Looks great.
You can see when I got my new Turtle Beach headset, like I said, I used the same headset for 11 years. I brung it home, hooked it up, and because they said something about not all headsets working with the PS5. So I plugged it in and thought it wasn't going to work. Finally, somebody.
Buttery smooth with gravy low.
Yeah, that fiber is nice. I lucked out being in the area, living out in the country. Not everybody was able to have it. But oh man, I was so excited because I mean, just think about it, guys. For 10 years, I had the same net, having to wait 6, 7, 8 hours for a video to upload, and then going from that to a minute. That was... Oh no! There's a portal. Maybe we're getting somewhere. Because I don't... Yeah, this is the way I'm supposed to go if I had the key, I think. Wait a minute, is there something to climb over there? Wonder if the key is way up there. Come on. Give me something. No, I know I'm going back where I've been. I recognize it.
Six to 8 HRS versus a few minutes. Wow, what a difference.
Yeah. Like getting a new massive awesome toy. Hey, there we go.
Well, I'm up to play some Titanfall 2 later. All.
Oh, Titanfall. That was a sweet thing about that was on that level where you got to switch back in the present and the past. Well, I wasn't paying attention to what they was telling me, and I didn't know I could do that. And for the longest, I was trying to get past places that you're supposed to switch back and forth so you could progress. And I was like, man, this is a hard level. How am I ever going to get past this? And then I got to looking into more about the level in the game and realized, hey, wait a minute, I'm supposed to press this little thing. Whoa, maybe we're finally getting somewhere. And then it switches between the past and present. Yeah, see, I was unaware I could switch back. That was what you're supposed to do, and I was trying to. Oh man.
Going from dial-up to what you have now, lol.
Yeah, it was. Whoa, he come out of nowhere. Like I said, I hadn't been excited about getting something since I got my car. Yeah, when you do that for 10 years, that's why I always made a ton of pre-made videos. And wait a minute, do I jump? Yeah, like a 20-minute video takes about 2 minutes, or it would have took about 12 hours. Titanfall 2 is the first only in Titanfall I ever played. And actually, I beat the whole game in one setting because I was talking to that UK guy. We were having a good time, and I just kept going. Okay, look over there. It's a wall or something that I can climb.
HRS. LOL.
Yeah. That's why all my videos was, there we go. So, wasn't very much over 10 minutes throughout my history of my channel. Woo! Now we're getting somewhere I think I'm going. Yeah, and then you go from that to 2 minutes. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason to be excited. Especially when you come to a gamer and channel. Ooh, I think we're finally getting... I know we're finally getting some more gold for sure. Which I do need, but I need that key more than I need the gold right now. But I'll take it. Secret area. Yeah, I might replay Titanfall. Just see. There's now that I can stream, there's quite a few games I could retry on the old gen. Stream and see how they do. Or buy them on the PS5 off the store.
I wonder how you ever managed with the slower speeds, huh?
Yeah. And see, it even got more difficult when I got my new PlayStation. Uploading videos got even more difficult because it was nowhere. Well, it was 10 meg. It's like 10 mpg. I don't know. but it was terrible, and I had to keep restarting the video.
I never played Titanfall.
I think you'd like it. I got it on that channel. It's fun. The campaign's around 6 hours, 7 hours, which I stretched it out a lot. I stretched it out a lot longer. Always was able to stretch games out because I didn't play every day. And wait a minute. This! Yeah! Woo! Got it! I guess our buddy was right about not looking it up and trying to find it. Boom! No! Oh man, that was a pain. Yeah, that was finally satisfying. What happened though? I fell off. That key was on the back 40 of the map. They made you work for it. Made you work for it indeed. Now if I can just get back to the door. It's kind of amazing. Didn't have no problem finding it a while ago when I couldn't get through it. Music has been, the soundtrack of this game has been awesome as well. What is this?
Titanfall 1 is 99 cents, and Titanfall 2 is $29.99 at Steam.
30 bucks. That's still kind of high for how old the game is. I don't look forward to having to do this part again, though. Find that stupid key. What? I'm about to end this and eat it. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream after I get this level done. I didn't intend to go this long, but people got to watching. There it is. It's been a hectic level. 9 and 10. I can tell it's just getting harder and harder.
I think Titanfall 1 and 2 will be my next game.
Yeah, they're good shooters. Titanfall, I never did, well, I can't speak for Titanfall 1. But I did enjoy Titanfall 2. For sure.
Titanfall 2 at a sale.
Yeah. Yeah, $30 is still kind of high. For I ain't for sure how long it's been out, but it's been out more than 3 years at least. I wish you had a PS5, man. Headset. It'd be cool. Finally. They're gonna get me. Whoa!
Titanfall 2 came out in 2016.
Okay, I knew it was pretty old. Yeah, my channel was only 2 years old at that time. Of course, the game looked sick for that time. Because I don't think the PlayStation, it was one of the sickest, best looking games, best looking shooters I had ever played at the time. Goodness, what is that sucker? I think you'd like this game. What is it? All right. I keep forgetting I got this. Ah, man. Whoa, I ain't went through this much ammo ever. I get him? Oh, that was close. Yeah, that was pretty cool, those people showing up. Man, that's amazing how Blaze... Man, I'd like to hit 2,000 and be awesome. Maybe if I do more streaming, people that's never doesn't know about my channel will discover it. But I only can sit here so long. Oh, great. Now we're... Yeah, this is a dead end.
Blaze is my last name, but it's spelled differently.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know what her... I usually don't ask people what their full names are. I probably will look it up though. This how to finish this level, because I'm getting tired of it. I mean, I'm right there. Try it one more time, then I'm probably... I'll probably publish part 2 of chapter 8. Or I might go RE9.
Caleb is a cool biblical name.
Yeah, very old name. I ain't met very many of them. There's another guy that goes to our church. He's younger. He's in his 20s. He's got the same name, but he spells his with a K. Very old. About 3,500 years old. All right, buddy. I think I'm going to get off here. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna look this up. I probably won't be doing any more stream tonight, but I think I might publish part 2 of chapter 8. Thanks for all the support, man. It means a lot. You pretty much stick around for almost the whole streams. Chris is a lot of fun to do it with. Maybe I'll meet some more. Maybe I'll add some of these people that sent me requests and see if they...
Okay, see you later.
All right, bro. You have a nice evening.